Hello, Professor Poor. Please excuse my appearance. I know I told you before I was pregnant. Well, I had an unexpected delivery on Friday by C-section. Let me just show you this little guy. He's just too cute. Too stinking cute. Look how little he is. Oh my goodness. I hope you could see him. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully we could get through this without him crying or waking up. But okay, so we'll begin with Samsung, a worldwide innovative company, one of the world's number one smartphone makers. Sorry about the graph. I didn't realize it looked so distorted. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Um, so we will begin by discussing Samsung being the worldwide innovative company. In 2013, Samsung had become the world's number one smartphone maker with plans to stay on top. We will discuss the four concepts related to what has helped or interrupted Samsung's success, which includes competitive advantage, corporate social responsibility, also known as CSR, operations, and Sigma. Excuse me. All right, so moving on to the next PowerPoint. Come on, work with me. There we go. Competitive advantage. As of 2012, Samsung sales have surged to 179 billion, making it the world's largest electronics company by revenue. With the many tiers of Samsung, it would mean looking past the borders of South Korea and taking on the world. Samsung comes head to head with Apple when it comes to lines of people around the city block of New York City when a new device launches. Once the infrastructure is in place, Samsung begins selling its components to other companies. This gives the company insight into how the industry works. When Samsung decides to expand operations and start competing with the companies it has been supplying, it makes massive investments to plants and technologies, leveraging its foothold into a position that other companies have little chance of matching. Last year, Samsung Electronics devoted 21.5 billion to capital expenditures, more than twice what Apple spent in the same period. Samsung is known for making big bets on technologies. Excuse me. Samsung Electronics is the largest part of Samsung. That accounts for 17% of South Korea's gross domestic product. It employs 370,000 people in more than 80 countries. The four concepts we will discuss are corporate social responsibility, and we will begin with the next slide. Samsung releases this supplier responsibility progress report annually, and it includes the details of CSR programs and innovatives engaged by the company within the following four aspects: contributions, green management, health and safety, and sharing growth. Contributions, sharing and volunteering to support New Hope. Samsung Smart School addresses an important gap in excuse me, in global education by improving educational environment for students residing in disadvantaged areas. As of 2014, 249,759 individuals have benefited from Samsung Smart School. Samsung Solve for Tomorrow is a program that aims to tackle important social issues. The program engages students and nonprofit organizations to identify the most pressing social problems and to find and implement solutions to these problems. Samsung Care Drive facilitates is a facility. I'm sorry, Samsung Care Drive is a healthcare program that helps 30 active programs, primarily in China, Russia, and several countries in Africa as of 2013. Samsung uh, Num 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 Village targets the roots of poverty, providing to the disadvantaged population. Partnerships are formed with national and local governments to provide an extensive support for education, medical facilities, clean water, and the construction of community centers. Samsung employees donations and volunteering. Green management that protects the planet. Within the scope of Eco Management 2020, A Planet First Innovates introduced by accumulated 250 million tons of greenhouse gas reduction was achieved since 2008. Samsung Green Management implemented various open projects around the globe to include environmental, educational courses, and events and supports the employee interest to participate in such events. The company operates green workplaces by reducing greenhouse gas emissions in usage water, as well as increasing waste recycling in its offices. Developing green technology and products is adapted as one of the core principles by the company in terms of reducing its environmental impact. Samsung has received certifications for an accumulated 3,027 product models as of the end of 2014 from 11 nations, including Korea, the US, China, and European countries. Health and safety, creating safe and healthy workplace. Samsung attempts to operate its workplaces in safe conditions around the clock. A continuous monitoring and improvement, the company organizes occasional emergency scenarios for the occasions of harmful chemical substance spills, fires, explosions, and natural disasters. Samsung supports employee health and safety by prohibiting business trips to regions with high risk for infectious diseases such as Ebola and MERS. Sharing growth. Success built on helping and dreaming together. 7 shared growth implementation plans produced in 2010 is a win-win partnership academy instituted by Samsung aimed to assist its suppliers to improve their business. The company operates a shared growth fund of KRW 1 trillion to help improve business for suppliers for suppliers that find it difficult to secure funding. We'll move on to operations and the recall of them. So as you can see here, there's the Galaxy Note 7 that has exploded, and it looks like it burned something in the background, as well as the owner's thumb or pinky finger. So operations suffered setbacks. Samsung suffered setbacks. The biggest was the recall and cancellation of its Galaxy Note 7 smartphone. The phone won strong reviews for its design and was considered a step forward in its competition with Apple's popular iPhone. But some of the units burst into flames and Samsung canceled the phone after the major recall. Samsung's problems went beyond defective phones. The true value of the company's electronic operations had not been fully reflected in its share price. Samsung Electronics is part of the larger Samsung empire, a concentration of companies controlled by the family of its chairman, Mr. Jay Lee. We'll move on by discussing Six Sigma, which definitely helped Samsung move forward and grow. Okay, here we go here with the nifty little graph on the side. So Samsung Electronics Company is perfecting its fundamental approach to product, process, and personnel development by using Six Sigma as a tool of innovation, efficiency, and quality. Six Sigma tools and techniques was added to upgrade these existing innovatives and improve Samsung's competitive position in world markets. The financial benefits made possible by Six Sigma, including cost savings, increased profits from sales, and new product development that were expected to approach 1.5 billion by the end of 2002. The strategic objective is to create both qualitative and quantitative growth and deliver competitive value to all stockholders, customers, partners, and shareholders while maintaining profitability. Okay. As stated in the company analysis for over 50 years of development, Samsung has proved that the company is the global market leader in a variety of product categories, including sorry about that. including smartphones, televisions, and memory products. Although Samsung has had some obstacles to overcome, they are still a leading source nearly head to head with Apple when it comes to mobile phones, or Sony when it comes to televisions. Samsung believes technology can change the world for the better, and that it has. It has opened a universe of ideas and connecting people around the world. That's why every day the company is thinking of new ways to bring its technology to more people across the globe. For Samsung, it's about more than just products and services. The company believes technology can open the door to a world of new possibilities and have yet accomplished so much. As Seoul residents may have been born in the Samsung Medical Center and brought home to an apartment complex built by Samsung's construction division, Samsung's life insurance, all the while wearing clothes made by Benpool, a brand of Samsung's textile division. When relatives come to visit, they can stay at the Shyla Hotel and shop at the Shyla Duty Free, which is also owned by Samsung. Samsung has definitely progressed and is still making money no matter all their downfalls. Um, with the chairman and as far as the recent products that have exploded, the washer and dryer back to the Galaxy Note 7, they're still moving along and doing very well. Well, we made it past. Oops, what happened here? Uh-oh. So we made it past the PowerPoint with that little man waking up, and we will we will see you soon. Have a good one.